Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy Sparkly Diamond Painting, and today is Friday, whatever, September day 5, 6, somewhere around there, and I'm recording a video. It's kind of late tonight, but I'm trying to pre-record several videos because I will be out of town this coming week for a work trip, and I'm going to be really busy and in a hotel room without all my filming stuff and all that, so I probably can't record a video while I'm gone, and I'm probably not going to feel like it. I'm going to be pretty tired by the end of the day. Got lots of long days ahead of me. So I thought I'd pre-record some videos so you all have things to watch. So I'm not sure when this one will go up, but I've got this plus a couple of PR packages that I will be recording plus a cross-stitch video. So I'm going to have all of those ready for the coming week so you won't even miss me while I'm gone. That's at least the plan. So what I have for you, I have some Labor Day sale goodies. So I had a little fun checking my email as we all do when we hit the weekend and see what kind of diamond painting sales and everything are going on. And I found a couple of good deals, and that's what I have here. I have a Dreamer Designs here, and this one is kind of for my hubby. So he sort of helped me pick it out, and we'll show that one in a minute. But I also got a couple sets of Paintgem. I think I mentioned before, if you've watched some of my channels with the minis that I got from Temu, I do have a bunch of Paintgem, but I only buy them when they go on sale. I don't pay full price for them. So I've looked at both of these kits. I have the Tuscany and the Autumn edition here, and I've looked at them in the past but didn't get them because they were a bit pricey. So I waited till their Labor Day sale and went ahead and picked both of these up. So we're going to take a look at both of these, plus my Dreamer Designs canvas that came in. And let's see what we got. So in the autumn theme, we will start with this one. So the Paintgem minis come in their own little box. It's quite sturdy, and sometimes I have trouble getting these off. There we go. So they do have a sleeve that talks about what edition they are, plus it shows the different designs on the back. So this one is just labeled Design 1, Design 2 instead of giving these names. So those are pretty small thumbnails. We'll take a closer look here in a minute. And it has, this is set number 41. And there are some goodies on the box. There are QR codes if you want a video tutorial. And I believe this is one of the more recent sets. So their box is a little bit fancy. We've got the toolkit, we've got the drills here. I'm trying to lean forward so I can keep this in the camera view. Then this is a sheet of stickers. So it looks like, I should know by now. Okay, each one of those is 12. So we're looking at 42 colors on this one. And you see lots of reds, yellows, definitely some fall colors there, oranges. And one of the issues I sometimes have with Paintgem is you see the black on the dark red there. Sometimes I have trouble reading the symbols on these because I have trouble with my contrast vision. So black against dark red like that is actually pretty hard for me to read on the canvas. So I do need a light pad with these. There we've got like a black on a green that's kind of dark. So I do indeed, and boy, that 8 on that gray. I do use light pads for these. So inside we have this little folder that holds all the canvases, and it again has the same QR code for a video tutorial. And then if you open it, you have all the instructions written on the inside here. These are good kits for somebody that's never done diamond painting before, because everything they need is right there contained within this little box. However, the one tricky thing about this for maybe a beginner is the fact that these are square instead of round drills. So sometimes the squares can be a little bit more difficult for people just starting out. And so it does require a little patience, but they are pretty small. So let's look at the pictures first. So we have a pumpkin here and a lantern, some other pumpkins. We have a little house with the leaves changing colors there. And I'd be worried about the water coming that close to a house. That house is going to flood if they're not careful. So they better be watching the weather forecast. Isn't he cute? Got a little fox there. And of course it's canning season. If you have a garden, it's time to pick all the rest of your goodies from the garden and can them so you can enjoy them through the winter. And then we have the classic red old school truck, pickup truck. And boy, those are giant pumpkins in the back of that truck. So that truck is overflowing with giant pumpkins. That's pretty funny. And I guess in the fall, you want to spend more time inside with warm beverages, reading books with fall leaves behind them. And here we have a house with a very purple door. That's interesting. I know red doors are a sign of being a welcoming home for strangers. So purple, that's a bit different. And then we have more leaves changing color. And that one says Happy Fall. Sunflowers and pumpkins. And that one's pretty cute there, the classic pumpkin picture. I think that's my favorite so far. And more sunflowers and pumpkins and a watering can. That's a little blue watering can there. And we do get a little bit of a rainy season in the fall here in these parts of West Texas. So we have the rainbow boots and the umbrella and the fall leaves, and then the acorn with some leaves. So I think that was 12. I didn't count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Indeed, there are 12. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take this out and put it all back together later. But let's take a look at the toolkit here. So we have a nice little fabric bag, and inside we have a little tray. It's small, but it is plenty of tray to do these size kits because they are pretty small. We have our little wax here. And it is heart-shaped, and it does have plastic on both sides here, so you want to be sure to remove the plastic before you try to stab your pen in there. And that can be a newbie mistake that's made quite often. Then we have a plastic set of tweezers, and tweezers can help you pick up drills if you've put them in the wrong place or they've fallen onto a sticky part and they don't belong there. So that's what I typically use the tweezers for. Some people like to place their drills with tweezers. They find them a little more accurate. I do not, but you certainly can. And then we have our pen here and a squishy to make the pen a little bit more comfortable. There we go. And sometimes you have to fight a little to get these squishies onto the pen, but it can be done. If you put like a little talcum powder, baby powder in there, it can slide just a little bit faster and easier, but then you might have powder getting onto your drills for a little bit. This is a multi-placer. It can go in the back of the pen here. It looks like about a 3-placer. You can put wax or putty in that and pick up 3 drills at once. And then we have a multi-placer here that looks like maybe a 7 or 8. That'll hold a bunch. But typically with these smaller ones, you don't really need a multi-placer that large. because rarely do they have large areas of the same color. So that is the little toolkit, and it really is everything you need to do these kits. I've actually done several with just this toolkit without getting fancy on my supplies or anything. I pack these up and they're very good for traveling. So you've got everything you need if you just leave it in the box and don't have to worry about it. Now these are stickers. In the bags, you'll see the drills come kitted up in little baggies, but they don't have the symbols on them. That's what the stickers are for. So when you open up these baggies and take a look at them, they just have the number there. So we have a color number, which really doesn't matter. So this says 7. It's probably the 7th one down here. So yes, 307, yes, right there. So that number 7 doesn't matter. The DMC code is what you want there. So 307 is what you're trying to match. So I would take off this sticker that says 307 and I can stick it on that baggie, and that way I know that 307 is associated with color B, or symbol B. So I'm gonna fix that little drill that's trying to escape on that particular bag. There we go. So let's look at some of the colors. Of course, fall colors. We have yellows, peaches, pinks, tans, white, more yellow. Lots and lots of oranges here. Let's see what the oranges and reds look like here. Very bright red there. That is color 304, 666, 947, 740. Got a couple of drills spilling out here. 741, so definitely lots of oranges. Got a few blues for the water and the scenery on some of those. There's another blue. And the sky. And then we have several pinks through here. Some of these, not a whole lot in there. Lots of browns for the leaves. So some of these colors, there aren't a whole lot, but they give some nice highlights. So that's all of the purple door and probably a few other places. So more browns and lots of greens. And then some grays, a little bit of black, not too much there. So those are all the drills. And that is a pretty cute little seasonal kit. I think normal price on this one, some of them run $34.99, some of them run $39.99. Depends on how many paintings and how old they are, how long they've been around. Different prices for different kits, but if you get them on sale, like buy one get one 50% off, or wait for some of the good deals, and some of those QR codes and stuff will lead you to a discount, at least a small one. But you can also keep an eye on their Facebook page and they'll let you know, or subscribe to their emails. That's how I found out about the Labor Day sale and picked these up at a good deal. And they really did ship that quickly because they ship from Dallas or Fort Worth, somewhere in Dallas. And so I bought them probably Sunday or Monday, and it is now Friday. So that was not too bad, because I believe, yeah, they came yesterday. So they arrived Thursday. So just a few days to get here. So that is the autumn kit. And the other newer one that I had been kind of waiting to go on sale was the Tuscany edition because of purple and flowers. So I won't show the toolkit again. It's the same deal. We have our pack of drills, and it looks like a few more colors here. So that's 46 colors there. So a little bit different color palette on this one, as you would expect. And the pictures on these are also a little bit bigger, but there are fewer of them. So I think there might only be 8 in here. but these are a little bit bigger pictures so that you can get the full scene in. These are all landscapes. So we have skies, houses, and lots of purple flowers and other flowers. But these again are Tuscany, so these are scenes of Italy. So we got that one. Lots of red poppies there with the lake in the background. And those of you that have been to Italy may recognize these places. I do not. I am not an expert on Italian locations or architecture, but this looks like some sort of big bridge, and there's a big old waterfall coming down. More sunflowers. Sunflowers are very popular for diamond painting. And then we've got this village here. Looks like it's sunrise or sunset there with the fire glow to the sunrise there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Lots of little flowers and a river. I'm trying to get rid of the glare there from my ring light. Got some mountains in the background. Go bitty sun. And then we have another mountain here with some blue flowers. Lots of them, blue and yellow. That always makes a pretty combination. And there's the rows of purple, which I'm imagining are lavender. Don't know that for sure, but I'll say they're lavender. So that's it. It is definitely, let me double check here. Yep. A smaller number, but the pictures are larger. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 different scenes, and same deal with the stickers. And I don't need to open these. You kind of got the idea of how this works, and you can tell the colors kind of based on that. So I did want to look and see. Nope, it just says design 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of the ones will tell you exactly what they are, but it looks like these 2 sets, they just say design 1, design 2. They don't really have a title for each one. But some of the like art masterpieces, national parks, they will tell you exactly what is what on the back of those. So that was set number 48 there. And I usually keep these on there so I can tell what is what. And I keep them all stacked in a tote so I can grab and go if I need something quick. And that's why I like the minis, because they're so quick and easy to just grab it and you have everything you need right in the box. So very happy with those. And then we have a Dreamer Designs, and this one is, I think it's a square. Let's find out. So my hubby was watching me look through a couple of the diamond painting websites, and he said, ooh, a tiger. And I said, oh, really? So he has this tiger blanket that he's had since he was quite young, and it has followed him everywhere through college. It's a really thick blanket. I think it's got wool in it. I have used it at times to keep me warm, and he still has the blanket, but it's always been kind of a special thing. So he's always loved tigers. But a lot of the tiger paintings out there have pink flowers or lots of like water and other scenes on them. And so I looked and looked, and I did not realize, because I don't know when this one came out, but somehow I missed it, didn't pay much attention to it, I think because this doesn't have a lot of color to it. But when my hubby saw it, he was like, ooh, I like that one. So that is what we got. So let me cover up the picture here. Of course, you've probably already seen it. So this is a Dreamer Design box. It has a QR code to scan, shows all the contents, and I like that they have a handle here, so you can carry it with you if you need to. So inside, Dreamer Designs comes with these very nice storage bags, and I do save those because they are useful for storing the diamond painting afterwards. And they tie everything with that purple ribbon, and this is their toolkit, really soft fabric. I really love their toolkit bags. And we'll go ahead and take a quick look. I know I've unboxed a lot of Dreamer Designs, so you've probably seen these bags several times, but we'll go ahead and take a quick look for my newer subscribers or those who haven't seen these before. Oh, well, this is different. I've never seen one of those before. I wonder if this is a newer or an older kit. I don't know when this one came out. I'll have to look. This is interesting. Okay. Well, let's start with the tray. Oh, this is newer. I saw somebody else recently unbox the Dreamer Designs and noticed the tray as well. This is a different tray, so maybe they have changed their toolkits. I know they've changed their grid background to make for tighter, slightly tighter grid background for the squares. I know I've seen that mentioned on their Facebook page, but I don't think that they're in the regular kits yet. They were gonna, I think, tell us when they are in the regular kits. Some of the overseas kits are already with the new spacing, but I think it's still coming for the regular ones on their website. I was just trying to peel off. It probably doesn't matter. So let's take a look here. So this is the new tray. It's kind of see-through and glittery. It has their branding on the back, and they get questions all the time. What are these? Well, these are tray separators. So you can put them on your tray here like this, and you can work with, in this case, 3 colors. They used to just come with 1 in the toolkit, but now they come with 2, so you can separate into 3 different colors if you want to do 3 colors at a time. And this pour spout will open. I don't want to break it. I typically don't, but you can snap this open. Let me double check here because it's being a little bit difficult. Oh, I see. Okay, you don't snap them open anymore. You lift this up. That's different. So if you haven't gotten a Dreamer Designs kit lately, there's a few changes going on. So yes, this slides up and down, which I think is better than the popping open and close, because the pop open and closed one over time wears down and it doesn't stay closed anymore. So the lifting up and down here is pretty cool. So there's the tray with the separators. Got 2 pens here. One of them is a regular diamond painting pen. The other is more of a waxy pen here, and this is better for picking up AB drills or special drills. I don't use these. I work just fine with the putty and the wax that I typically use. I have no trouble picking up AB drills or special drills with just my regular diamond pen, but this is an option available to you. And then we have, of course, the squishies, which I won't attempt to put on. We have one of these, which you can put on the other end. And this is a straightener. So, oops, if I can actually put it in there. There we go. So you can run it across the rows of your drills and straighten them out. And then we have a multi-placer here. Looks like about a 6-placer. This is, it's a little bit thinner plastic. I tend to prefer the metal ones because these are a little bit harder to line up next to each other because there is a little bit of width to that plastic. So those are those goodies. This is the other new thing here, though. We have a brush to brush drills out of the tray, and I'm not completely sure what that is for, but it looks almost like a hand, yet there's different lengths there. Somebody let me know in the comments if you figured it out. I'll have to go look on their website and see if they talk about this. What in the world is this end for? Interesting, but I do like the little brushes for when the drills or diamonds get stuck. Then we have the tweezers here, and they are, ooh, very sharp. Ooh, yes, stabby stabbies. That's like needle sharp there at that end, so you definitely want to keep those covered. So very sharp. And then we have 2 pads of the wax, and the purple wax I do like. It's a little bit softer, I think, and easier to use than some of the pink wax. So it does have the same plastic cover on both ends. And then you do want to keep your wax covered if you do like to use the wax, because it will dry out over time and get a little less sticky. So it helps if you keep them in their little container. And then we have a bunch of baggies here. And it feels like quite a few. These are kind of the thinner baggies, but boy, it looks like a huge stack here. So I was just kind of curious, since this is a newer tool kit, we might as well see here. Is it enough to kit up one of these? Maybe. Let's see, 10. See if I can speed up here. There's 20. No, I don't think it would be enough, but it is a lot. 30. So 35 baggies. That's quite a few baggies. I do use these for my spare drills, and after I do rhinestone kits, if there are any special drills, I will save them in those. So those are very useful. I'm going to put those off to the side, actually. So that is their new toolkit. Very nice. So I'm also going to keep this out. And I think I'm also going to keep the big tray out. We'll test that out and see how well that translucent tray, how well you can see the diamonds up against it. So, very nice bag, very nice toolkit. And then of course, these are always tied with the purple ribbon. And they do have the really soft canvas. These are definitely premium kits. So they have the scalloped edges, soft canvas, all the good stuff here. So what do we have? Oh, look at that. Look at the detail in that. This is a pretty big one here. And I know I'm kind of zoomed in because I'm sitting down, but we'll zoom out here at the end. So we do have the little instruction booklet, which has tips and 15% off your next purchase with the QR code and a thank you. But as with Paintgem, it's always good to wait for the sales if you can. So we got our packs of drills, and then we have our sticker sheet. So here is our tiger. My hubby is a retired firefighter, so the tiger is walking out of a fire, and that's why it was such a cool one for him. So Chris Hyatt, mglart.com is the artist there. This is legally licensed. So tiger from the embers, 60 by 80 centimeters. And we got these little stickers here, and these are the stickers for kitting up. So they start at 158, the lowest DMC number, and go up. And usually Dreamer Designs puts their special drills here at the end. So we have AB 03, 07, 08, 741, and AB 37. So it looks like 5 AB drills there, or the special drills that come with this one. And they all look like kind of tan, orange, yellow, off-white, and white. So maybe in the fire? Let's find out. I guess I didn't actually count the colors, but it shows here 56. So we have 56 colors. That's quite a few for something that's basically orange and black. So 56 shades of oranges, reds, browns, and blacks. But I see the AB drills right there. So let's take a look in here. These are the ones that we might be curious about. So there's 2 of the bags of the AB drills, quite a few of them there. And that is number 55 and 56, and yes indeed, it is a square. So 55, let's see what symbol that is a number 1, and 56 is a 9. Curious if it's in the tiger anywhere or the fire. So I see some number 1s here in the tiger. What about the number 9? Yes, up there in the lighter colored part of the fur. Yep, and some more here. So indeed, I thought maybe it would be in the background, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, there is. So there's the number 9, a whole bunch of it in that area right there in the circle. That's another AB drill that's all in here. So the white color of the fire, let's see if A is a special drill. Nope, it is not. And 4, nope, we're looking at number 7 though. And yes, number 7 is all throughout here. So lots of ABs in the background and then sprinkles, it looks like, throughout the tiger. So let's see what else we got here. Curious how many dark or black drills we have. We have 2 bags of black for a tiger. That's not too bad. Lots of browns. Not very many purples. And there's more of the ABs. So we got this orange, couple bags of the white. There's the yellow, and just a few highlights of the pink. And I'm guessing that would be in the mouth there. And those are all the special drills. So mostly what we have here now is all the oranges. Lots of bright glowing oranges. And then the reds. And this pack, and we might as well take a quick look. We're not going to get this back together the way it came anyway. So we got some dark reds and brighter reds, more oranges, off-whites, yellows, grays. You get the idea. And even a couple olive green shades there. So that is the tiger. Let's see what he's called. I didn't get the name. There, yes, I did. Tiger from the Embers. So we've got this from Chris Hyatt, 60 by 80 from Dreamer Designs, and 56 colors with 5 ABs. So I think this one will come out really cool. So it's not one I would have normally picked. I don't know when it was first released. It didn't even show up on my radar, but then when my hubby said, ooh, tiger, then of course I had to go looking, and that's when I found this one and realized, oh, that's perfect, because there aren't any pink flowers. That's making a lot of noise. I should just put that away. I'll let you just look at the canvas here for a minute instead of putting those drills away. Now I did notice with the background around here there's a lot of color blocking, which is large areas of the same color. Not completely though, there are a few colors of red in there. It's not just solid one color. And of course the fire, even though it's color blocking, you do have the colors changing. And then of course at the bottom we've got a big old paw. And that's where a lot of the grays and purples and blues are at the ground here. And a little bit of black through there, but it looks like a lot of it is actually dark brown instead of black. And there's some over here on each side here, but nothing too unreasonable. So that's what I got for my Labor Day haul. Not a whole lot, but got the tiger and then the minis. And I think part of the reason that I got the minis was I was thinking of traveling, which I am doing next week. So I don't know when you'll see this video But I hope for those of you new to my channel, if you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, comments, all those good things that YouTube algorithms really need to help our channels grow. And I do typically diamond painting, a lot of unboxings, some PR packages from different companies, but I also throw in a little cross stitch here and there. So I try to keep those separate. Every once in a while, once every week or two, I'll do a video that I title Random, where I just kind of catch up with y'all. Instead of like doing a whip and chat, I'll just call them Random, and I might have an unboxing in there of something that is a one-off or something that I've been sitting on for a while, and I'll show progress I've made on a few different projects and stuff like that, and just catch up on life. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the future, and I appreciate your support, and I'll catch you later.